Hello guys, this is Hassan from HDFX and welcome to another video. I want to start by updating Euro US dollar analysis that I have done before, and I will put the link for the last video as well here. Now last time what we talked about was this was the end of a complex correction, and this is the end of some wave in a bigger degree. We had the X wave, we have the perfect triangle, the triangle broken, retested, and it's going up. And if you wanted to look at this, the impulsive move, it looked something like this. Okay, let's do like this and one lower. So we had the first wave, the second wave, the third wave, and the fourth wave, and the fifth wave. That fifth wave here has to end something, okay? Now, because we don't know the actual what ended here, this is why it's a question mark. In here, like usual, what we have to do is this. This is the end of the E wave, okay? From here to here. This is the end of the, I said here wave A, but let's imagine that we don't know what it is yet, okay? Because this is the end. Okay. So because we don't know what is it, we have to ask ourselves one question. The first question being, is this a corrective wave or an impulsive wave? Well, from the numbers, you should understand that I am looking actually for an impulsive wave. If this is an impulsive wave, on the bigger degree, either wave A ends of a zigzag, so we should think like this, so zigzag wave A can be the case, or it can be the impulsive move, which can be 1. Okay, these are my options. Well, if this is an impulsive move, then what I'm saying B is can be like this. So zigzag wave B or impulsive move move wave 2. These are my options. Well, and let's say like this here as well. So if that's the case for me, and this is number 2, I should ask myself a couple of questions. Number 1 being this: do I have an extension? Do I have an extension or no? As you can see, this is the length of the first wave, so-called first wave, and this is the length of this. Now, as you can see, these are almost identical. Now, this is what happens in impulsive moves, okay? And this is why what I'm doing is erasing this, both. Now, we are left with something like A zigzag wave B somewhere around here. And do you know how I understood the end of wave B? Well, I actually, of course, the structure does look like it ended here, but also because this move is very complex and I didn't have so good answer here, what I actually did, because this is something already happened, I actually tried to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. So I said 1 here, okay, I said 2 here, then I said 3, 4, and the fifth wave actually here makes a marginal high. Not so much, but still a new high. Then I actually measure the time taken for wave A, and in a zigzag they're almost identical. Then I put it here. Then it's a little bit different, but 3-4 hours. I can accept this, and I understood. I am, at least, I cannot say it for sure, but this is what I'm looking for: an A, a B, and a C. What is the C wave? Well, zigzag. It's wave C, okay? Now, if that's the case, I should ask myself a question. Does this zigzag ABC finishes something here? Okay, for that I need to draw 0 to B trend line, and I should have copied this and put it on the right side. If we have a break and come back to the V wave, well, we don't. It means that whatever this move is not a simple correction, but a complex. It means that this is not here, but this is on the right side. Cool. If that's the case, we need an X wave. Now, here's the problem starts. I cannot say to you that this is the end of X wave, which is where we left off the last video actually. If this is the X wave or X waves on the right side. Now, I can only write the possibilities. What it looks like, we can have something like this. If we have a wave X here, okay, actually let me delete, no, okay. We can have something like this. We can have a wave A. We can have a wave B. We can have a wave C. A wave D. And I don't know, maybe wave E. We can have an expanding triangle. Actually, let's check if it's an expanding or no. So we can have some type of an expanding triangle, something like this. Okay, or we can have a D wave, something like this too. We don't know. We can have something like this, and that will finish this double combination, the zigzag X wave and a triangle, and then that would be the end of this wave, and we should expect a move to the downside. That is one possibility. Now, of course, if we come to that, the end of this move, then we can use different techniques such as trend lines, Fibonacci targets to have some expectations of how much it can go. We can do that. That is one of the possibility. Now, there's also another possibility. What can actually happen is we are actually still in an X wave. If that's the case, we should treat this move a little bit differently. Actually, let me show it to you. For example, we can have inside as X wave something like this. So maybe A, B, C, D, and E. Now I would draw something like this. Okay, you know, this being a non-limiting triangle, it was supposed to be pierced, which it did, and after this move we will have something like this. And if this triangular formation at this idea confirms, by which I mean confirming is this, for example, let's assume that this is the end of the wave E, okay, and we put it on the right side, and if this market comes and makes a new high during this time and retest, then I will say, okay, this is the end of the X wave. Now the market is preparing for another corrective wave. So we have a zigzag and an X wave, then we are continuing. So this is the two scenarios that I am actually focusing on right now, okay? But I need a little bit more time. If this is the end of the X wave and then an ABC, then this is over. Then if we have a market is going around 117, then I would assume that is the first scenario I will choose. But if we will see a sharp move up and we break higher, then I will assume, okay, this is not done here and we need more time in the to completion of this wave that is started from here and is actually still going up. Okay, guys? So I hope this makes sense, and thank you so much, and see you on the next one.